Ptolemaic dynasty. To shed more light on this era in the Egyptian history, we are very much delighted to have our dear guest in the studio, Dr. Mamdouh Farouk, the Egyptologist. Hello, sir, and happy Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan.
Good morning, Dr. Mamdouh, and happy Ramadan to you. We would like to start first with the Ptolemaic area, and would you like to tell us more about this part of the Egyptian history?
Yes. Firstly, I would like to say happy Ramadan for you, and I will talk about the very important era at the European time that's called Ptolemaic period. Ptolemaic period is belongs to the Ahmed Ptolemy, the founder of the Ptolemaic dynasty. Ahmed Ptolemy ruled Egypt and Syria from 868 until 905. It's a Ptolemaic period. Okay, we can say it's 38 years. It's a long period. So we can say here, Ahmed Ptolemy was a son of Ptolemy. Ptolemy was a slave soldier at the time of Khalifa al-Ma'mun, the Abbasid ruler or the sovereigns, and his father died, and his mother got married to one. He's called Pikpak. Pikpak was a governor of Egypt. That was sent to Egypt as a governor by Khalifa al-Ma'mun. And then, when some conflicts had happened in this time, Ahmed Ptolemy was sent to Egypt as a ruler and a governor, and he decided to declare himself as independent ruler in Egypt and to be independent from the Abbasid court. This is introduction about how Ahmed Ptolemy ruled Egypt from Abbasid period and to Ptolemaic period.
Who were the most important rulers of that sultanate, of that era in Egypt?
At the Ptolemaic period, we can see Ahmed Ptolemy, his son Khimaraway ibn Ptolemy, and Abul Asakir Jaysh ibn Khimaraway, and Musa ibn Harun. Musa ibn Harun, the last one, that was 14 years, and Abbasides destroyed everything and burned Egypt at this time, and destroyed, and the Ptolemaic period faded out from the earth at this time. This is the main fourth ruler had ruled Egypt at this time, from Ahmed Ptolemy until Musa ibn Harun.
Right. One of the most important monuments left behind from that era, I think, is the Mosque of Ahmed ibn Ptolemy. What other monuments are there still there?
The period of Ahmed Ptolemy, including the mythical stories like Qatr Nada and the daughter of Khimaraway, and we can talk about the most and the ancient old mosque in Egypt. It's called Ahmed Ptolemy Mosque. It's located now at Jabal you can say it's at Jabal Yashkur and Masr al-Adima. Okay, is a unique style of this mosque because it was designed at the Sumerian style. We can say the minaret of this mosque that was designed and as the Sumerian style because Ahmed Ptolemy lived. Ahmed Ptolemy, he is original from Turkish. Okay, and he lived the more time in Iraq. So he was influenced by the Sumerian or Iraqi architecture and the impressive things or amazing things that the architect who built this mosque was Yusuf or is this Coptic architect, not the Muslim who built this mosque.
Right.
Dr. Farouk, can you tell us about the military achievements of the Ptolemaic rulers?
Yes.
What about it?
Yes. Ahmed Ptolemy made a change in the combinings of the Egyptian army. He applied a new system. It's called multi-ethnic system. He collected the kinds of soldiers from Sudanese, Turkish, and Europeans to build this army. And we can say this army is very strong and there was fundamentals from resources of Egypt and the Abbasid period couldn't stand off him to control again in Egypt, but it's after Musa ibn Harun they could. But the Ptolemaic army was very strong and the multi-ethnic system could stand of the Abbasid court at this time.
Right. What were the most important factors that led to the ending of the Ptolemaic period in Egypt?
Factors. Yes, we can factors industries or factors what.
All the factors that led to ending this dynasty in Egypt.
Yes.
The rule of the Ptolemies.
Yes, you talk about the ending of this period.
Right.
Ahmed ibn Tulun, when he died, Khimraway, his son, ruled Egypt, and Khimraway had a daughter. It's called Atrinada. Atrinada was a very beautiful girl, and Ahmed and Khimraway didn't approve or refuse to make his daughter to get married for everyone. So there is a conflict between Abbasid court. Al-Mu'tadid Billah is the son of Al-Khalifa Talha. The Abbasid court. He wanted to capture at the neck of the Ahmed Tulun because Ahmed Tulun was a very cunning enough to get or to send taxes from Egypt to Baghdad. So he decided to get Atrinada and Mu'tadid Billah to get married. And the end of this period, Musa ibn Harun was a child, little boy. He was controlled by, or seized by some Abbasid soldiers or rulers, and he was weak. So Abbasid courts sent a leader from Abbasid and destroyed Egypt and burned Egypt at this time. And it is the end of Ptolemaic period. It's called the capital Al-Qata'a. You know that Ahmed Tulun, he established a new capital. It's called Al-Qata'a. It means a land of pieces. It is located between Jabal Yashkur and the Muqattam Hill. This is a capital of Ptolemaic period.
Dr. Farouk, you have kindly mentioned now Atrinada. And she was quite famous for her very special and legendary wedding.
Yes.
So can you tell us about it?
Yes. Atrinada is not a real name.
No.
It is a nickname.
But she was famous with that name.
Yes, was famous with Atrinada. Her real name was Asma bint Khamaraway. Asma bint Khamaraway, there was a daughter of Khamaraway. She was a beautiful girl, and her wedding party there was a very famous, and it was considered a mythical story in European stories, because some historians say this wedding party started from Cairo to Baghdad, and her jewelry there was a very expensive. That was dedicated to her. Some trays of gold, some trays of silver, some rings, and the 120,000 of golden dinars. That is a gift for her from Al-Mu'tadid Billah. It's a caliphate or Abbasid caliphate at this period, and they decided to make a station between Cairo to Baghdad as a station as a rest, and they built a palace at its station to rest here. That's the word. It was very luxury and very rich. Egypt was lived in prosperity at this time, in particular at the time of Khimraway.
Right. We have some pictures here for the mosque of Ahmad ibn Tulun, I think. What's very special about this mosque? I think the minaret is very special. It's different than other mosques.
Yes. Yes, that's very important questions. The minaret and the open court, okay, we can say some, its foundation text was described on some walls. We can see this minaret is a spiral. We can see this like spiral and it's open, okay?
It's the only spiral minaret, right?
Yes, it's always, I told you that it was designed at Sumerian style. I designed that this time. And the praying collar, the wall descending or going up to this minaret, it was applied. You know that the praying collar was applied.
So that he doesn't see into other houses,
yes,
smaller houses,
the woman or inside the houses. It is, and we can see the clock. We have a clock and big clock in this mosque. Okay, it is divided into 20 hours. Okay, and it was it's a remarkable clock at this time. We can see fountain. It was supported by some columns. We can say some reforms had happened at this time from Sultan Lajin, who made some reforms at this time. Ahmed Toulon recommended the architect to build a mosque not be destroyed. When Egypt is covered with water or destroyed, this mosque will be remained. This is recommendations, okay, after his death.
Finally, Dr. Mamdouh, we want to give the most important headlines about the Ptolemaic dynasty and how it did affect the Egyptian history.
Yes.
And Egypt.
Small items. Ahmed Toulon was a cunning leader in Egypt. He established independent rulers or ruling in Egypt away from the Abbasid court. Ahmed Toulon built a unique mosque in Egypt. It's called Ahmed Toulon Mosque. He built a new capital. It's called Al-Qata'a. It is located between Jabal Yashkur and the hill of Muqattam. Ahmed Toulon, he built Dar Sina, or the house of industry. Some industries was discovered at this time, like textiles and linen and cotton, and the manufacturing of weapons and cannon at this time. Ahmed Toulon made a strong army. At this time, Egypt was living in prosperity, was rich. Ahmed Toulon could stand off all the invasions or invaders in the Arab world from Abbasides or the Syria. Ahmed Toulon, these periods was a very mysterious, mystical events had happened, and the killing of some person in his family. Ahmed Toulon was a great leader who left Egypt in a good reputation at this time.
Indeed, Dr. Mamdouh Farouk, the Egyptologist, thank you very much, sir, for your precious input. And of course, we'll see you again for more news and more information about the ancient Egyptian history. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mamdouh, and thank you, dear viewers, for being with us today. Happy Ramadan to all of you. You are in the company of Mahesti Rabia and Niveen Ramzi. Many thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more coming up here on Nile TV International.